Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. We are getting into some more Black Ops 3 Zombies. Jumping into our final DLC map here. This is the Origins Remaster. I think more than any of them, this is the one I'm the most excited for because I feel that this is the one that deserves the most expansion as far as the things I can actually experience. So, unlike the other maps that I've gone through, including the ones that I kind of struggled with before, I think Origins is one I actually did pretty well in as far as the base mechanics of the map. The thing is with this map in particular, though, is it has a lot more going on as far as the things you can do that are kind of off the beaten path, as it were. And in particular, I'm referencing the wonder weapons, which I don't believe I actually ever managed to build in my original Origins playthrough. That's something I'm hoping to rectify here in this video. I'd like to at least build one of them, and if I have to look it up, I will do so. But not only that, apparently because there's multiples of them, I figure if I can get one, hopefully, I'd like to maybe get more on top of that. And there are 4 of them. Whether or not I manage to accomplish that remains to be seen, because I actually got to live long enough to do so, and that's the real trick. But other than that, I think I'm still going to go for my kind of the base mechanics as far as the usual stuff, pack-a-punch and all that business. So with Origins here, it's much more about the exploration and taking that additional step and building the staves and everything that comes along with that, the actual wonder weapons of the map. So that's the thing I'm most anticipating out of this. That's kind of the agenda as far as what I'd like to accomplish with this one. So with all that being said, let's jump into it.
It began long ago.
Okay, we
On the
got
battlefields of the
this
Great
business
War,
here again, and I didn't really get much of it the first time. I figure I'll watch it over here again. Um,
to harness dark's
okay.
mysterious forces.
Richtofen, yeah, I recognize you.
They believed their discoveries would assure Germany's ultimate victory. What they could
So
never
I'm not
have
I'm
imagined
not fully
was just
fully
what
kind of
their research would unravel.
enveloped in the story here yet. I've been kind of holding off on it, but what I garner from kind of what I looked up as far as this goes, it's like Origins is important because it's kind of like this. They almost like did a reset apparently. I didn't realize that that was the whole point in the Black Ops 3 original maps that we did play. That was that this was kind of like when this appeared in Black Ops 2 is basically like resetting the story with the same characters, the original people from Black Ops 1, and that this was basically the jumping off point into the events then of Black Ops 3, I think is what I'm getting, as far as kind of what I looked up. I don't know how much of that is true, um, so I might sound like a dumb shit, but, it is what it is. um, okay, so Dempsey, yep, and this is all I think this is a fantastic sequence in and of itself. Interestingly enough, though, and I kind of remember watching over it again, it doesn't really give any details as far as the story, though. Like, I don't know why any of these people are here. I don't, and I don't think it mentions that in this cutscene. Respect, I like that. Okay, all this again. I'm sure there's some greater significance to this too, because of all the, I gotta say, of all the people who would be in this setting, I have no idea why Takio was one of them. As somebody who's Japanese, I don't really get that. Like these other guys in their respective factions, because the whole point of it is just like Dempsey's the American, Nikolai's the Russian, and Richthofen's the German. Like all these people, more or less, should be here in a World War I setting. Like there's some kind of there's some kind of background to that makes sense, but I have no idea why Takio is. Maybe, but I'm not that much of a history buff as far as any of this goes, so. Also, it's important to note it's a fucking video game, so, there's we got that going on too. Yeah, you do that. Sport. Okay. Not bad. And another thing too, I just realized maybe the gobblegums will have an effect on this as well. Because I don't remember how far exactly I got in the original Origins. I thought it did okay. Unless I'm misremembering it. But, okay. So first thing we gotta do then is go deal with those generators. And thank God I know what I'm doing with those a little bit now. Okay, let's see here.
We must cast them out.
I bet there's a really cool explanation for these guys too. What are they called? The Templars or some crap? Okay, I got that. Get the quick revive. A double points. Yeah, tell me more about that. Take reward. Did I get this last time? I don't remember. Sure, if you insist. I'll get a piece of bubble gum too while I'm at it. Thanks. Okay, what's the math on this, gentlemen? Well, I'm getting all sorts of shit. I got a zombie blood. So this is literally... Oh, well, this is where they got the idea from then, because there's a gobblegum that's the same shit. No?
Could allow Germany to enslave the world.
I wouldn't go that far. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Where in the fuck... Okay, so where is the box then in this one? I think it's maybe this one? Hey, get out of my way. Which reminds me too. Don't think I forgot about this thing.
So I may uncover that which is buried.
How could I forget digging up a grenade? Okay, I had the right idea then. And this is the exact spot. Oh, the power's got to be turned on. Shit.
Hold the area.
That's really weird. Does it doesn't normally do that, right? Am I mistaken?
This defies logic.
Oh, that's very kind of you, but I was actually hoping for something that shoots bullets, more or less. Okay, well, it's alright. When you put it that way.
Reveal your mysteries once more, box.
Thanks.
The spirits of our ancestors.
Yeah, you really... Okay, you're really blessing me with this run here, Mr. Box. Relax. Take it easy. Ah, shit. Okay, what did I get? I really still was looking for something more like a machine gun. Actually, I know that might seem unrealistic, but hear me out. Okay. We're getting closer kind of to the target here. I'm not walking through the trenches with a fucking sniper rifle.
Such a rifle forces me to embrace accuracy.
Maybe I am. Wait a minute.
Can you hear me? Please. have to help me.
Okay, that's better. All right, you just gotta sink enough points into it, and then it'll tell you. All right, I'm sorry. Here you go. Oh, I don't want that.
With this power, many will die by my hand.
You know, it looks tantalizing, but then you gotta just take a step back and realize it's a pistol. And that's a really neat idea. I just, you know, that's not what I want, and unfortunately, I don't know when you would ever want that.
And now! Death comes swiftly!
Okay, well, I don't really need to be here anymore, do I? Jesus. Okay, let's, I'm gonna assume that the perks are roughly in the same spot and that Juggernog is somewhere kind of up the way here, right? I believe.
You should not have disturbed the graves of the ancients.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I curse this debilitating mud.
Is that it? Right there? There it is. It's just too damn simple.
Hold the area. East elsewhere, foul demon.
Oh, shit. You bastards.
Like cherry blossom, you fall. The spirits have brought forth a generous gift for us all.
Okay. Well, I feel like I'm doing okay. I mean, I gotta get, you know, knock on wood, I gotta get Juggernog yet, but you know, I got a decent setup here. I feel like I feel that having dealt with all this bullshit and learning about what the process for these generators and the power and stuff, that I have a greater understanding now. Which, you know, go figure, makes sense. But the point is that, like the other maps, including the ones I had more difficulty with previously, Jesus, that I can kind of get to my preferred setup easier. Okay, got that.
I am imbued with the warrior spirit. Only a fool would face me in battle.
Okay, so I got that. Let's see what's left here, because I want to get Pack-a-Punch and get all that figured out.
A great thunder has silenced our enemies.
Oh, yeah, tell me more. There it is. I was waiting for that one.
You have to help me. Please. There is a way to open the
Oh,
gateway.
you sons of bitches.
My father was so close.
It didn't even work.
You have to follow the steps.
Yeah. Look, we'll get there one step at a time. I gotta look up the videos too on what to do.
Really cautious. Hold the area.
Oh shit. Jesus. Fuck, that's pretty deadly. Next time I think I'll just throw a monkey bomb.
Many have died on my grave.
Assuming it works on those guys.
You cannot be harmed by small arm fire.
Huh? Oh shit. Where am I? God damn it, you sons of bitches. Got stuck on, what is this? Oh, it's a stupid box spot. God damn it. Well. Okay. Wait a minute. Maybe it's not as easy as I thought.
My knife is all I have left.
Well, the fuck it is. Just pull out the ray gun, idiot.
Confusion crowds the judgment of our wretched enemy.
This is fascinating having both this and the other, that other gobblegum too. You know, in theory, this should be really easy. And yet I already died, so I don't know. I'm not doing so well, maybe.
I fear the sound walls of reinforcements.
Alright, the hell with that.
Cast them out.
Okay, it does work on them then. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just gonna do this and just get it out of the way. Oh, fuck, I forgot about you.
You are no match for a samurai.
Oh, get that, and I got...
I'm trying to remember. The staffs of the ancients were lost.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure.
Honorary copies. You can find them. You can get me out. You
Oh,
can
that's
open
very
the
kind.
door
Thank you.
to Arthur.
50 points? God damn, it's too easy.
I have seen many unnatural things this day. I will seek out the truth, child. I cannot fire without ammo.
So... that's one of the things then?
Perhaps this weapon
You know what? I'll actually hang on to that. I don't remember how the hell I got all those things originally. I actually did okay on some of them. I don't remember how exactly, though. It's not really going to matter because I'm going to look it up, but... oh, you son of a bitch. But that's one... so let's do the math. I got... what is it? 1/3 of... 1/4? Easy peasy. Ah, shit. Okay, well, it leaves a little bit to be desired, but... where's that box now, then? The hell is it? Oh, it's over there. Okay. I was like, is it up on the thing there? Oh, God damn it.
Move, grenade.
This really, okay, it really isn't working out to my advantage here. I don't know.
We may use the enemy armor to our advantage.
Oh, yeah? Is this where you build it?
Your touch offends me.
Holy shit. Okay, there it is. But I gotta go get this thing, don't I?
Hold the area. You will be blown from the very face of the earth. The generators are functional. What made our operation yield?
What'd I get this time?
Die for the glory of the Emperor! A broken staff piece.
Oh, no shit. Well, maybe I better get that one then. Okay, got that. Let me get the box. So, I'm good to go now, right?
Chooses to be the first to taste my bullet.
Do I want this? This isn't bad, I don't think. Oh, yeah, you bastards. As soon as I put it all together, you start taking it apart. I don't want that shit. Alright, well, at least it's a nice, clear indication of what's going on. Fuck, I am not gonna make it in time, though, am I? What happens? What is it? What do they do when they get rid of it again? We just gotta do it again. What is this guy? What, I killed him? Kill the runner? Kill the messenger? Huh. So you actually have to finish him off, too? Alright, well, I got more monkey bombs, at least. Oh, shit. Well. Okay, I got a lot of stuff.
We need not worry about ammo.
God damn it.
We must cast them out. You will be blown.
But does the insta-kill not work on him, or is this just not very good? Okay, there we go. I got the... They're Wonder Fizz. Maybe. Let me get the... whatchamacallit first. Let me go upgrade my weapon. Do I want this thing? I'm not really sure if I like this one, to be honest. Maybe well, I guess I could upgrade this. Do I really need to, though? It's probably pretty good. But I'm not sure if I have yet. Oh, shit. That's expensive.
Another mysterious machine.
Oh, I can't do it yet. No? Oh, I can. I just wasn't... Okay. I had to charge up there. Uh-huh, sure. Fuck, I don't want to be here. Where am I?
With other pieces, this will form a staff of some kind.
Okay. That's pretty good. So you gotta dig that up? Is that what I'm getting at? Ah, fuck. You bastards. Well then. It's I'm almost embarrassed. I should be doing better. What's going on? Hey, hang on, let me finish my drink. So, is it like certain intervals that you get that thing then, or what? Because I keep digging up a bunch of shit and then I get one of the pieces for the wonder weapon. So, like, what's kind of the... Is it a random thing, or what do we got? Oh, great. Somebody's coming. Something wicked this way comes.
Fortune smiles.
50 points. Unbelievable. That's really nice, thanks.
Perhaps this will aid us in our fight for survival.
Okay. I just one step at a time here. Like I also, by the way, where the fuck is double tap? Because maybe that would make me feel better about this weapon. I don't really like this one, frankly. Oh, I got another one.
Strike me down in the name of the Emperor. This time, fortune smiles.
Oh, no shit. I actually kind of was hoping for a grenade that time, funny enough. Oh, get the bomb.
Praise to be a warrior.
Oh, it doesn't work on this guy, though. Okay, well, now I know better, you son of a bitch.
The spirits have brought forth a generous gift for us all.
Okay. Cool. Mostly.
The Germans alone could not have created this. Your deaths come
Alright,
swiftly.
I'm getting all sorts of these fucking challenges. I don't know what any of that means, but boy, you know, boy, ain't that swell. Okay. That's pretty good. I guess maybe I'll make... Well, shit. I mean, do I want mule kick and all that first? I guess the thing is I gotta live long enough for everything. Oh, well, okay, there you go. Yeah, better get a gobble gum here. Sure, why not? By the way, where the fuck is meal kick either? Now that well, I feel like I haven't found a lot of stuff. I found speed cola. Stamina up was over there. Juggernaut, quick revive, that's 4. What am I missing? Mule kick, I don't know. Double tap, I don't know. Oh, I got 2 grenade. I got a 2 for 1 on that one. What else is there? What do I care about? Dead shot? I don't really give a shit about that. What did I do? What was that? Huh? Hmm? Well, that's not bad.
It was you who first drew blood.
I don't know if I want... Do I need anything more from the box? I feel like I kind of got a good setup here. Why not, I guess? Just to see what's in it? Oh, that's not bad. I feel like I'm invested in this one, though, because I pack a bunch of it already. Oh, fuck. Jesus.
Against the Emperor.
Alright, well, that's... Okay, that's a thing right there. Well... There's a portal to hell, I think. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Well, here's what... Let me kind of look some stuff up here, because I feel like I've made some progress. Okay.
The giant robot
So I looked up some stuff. I forgot about a lot of this shit. There's actually a process. So it's not just about building a staff, which has a fair amount depending on which one you do. Now I'm gonna go for the blue one, the ice staff, because that's the one I'm the closest to. It's actually fairly simple now that I understand it. And there's actually a point to all this dig site bullshit, which is that's how you get the pieces, is you need to wait until it's snowing. And then, there you go. Never mind, I got something else. It was blue and I got excited. But the point is that you dig up the pieces, And then you got to get this gramophone thing, which I completely forgot about. There's this whole business with that. And then from there, you got to go down to the chambers and then physically build the thing. And that's how you get kind of the base version. Which is fine. We'll start with that. I did actually... the video actually contains the upgrade as well. One step at a time, though, here. Let me make sure I live long enough for any of that shit to happen. Fuck out of here.
The enemy fought with great ferocity.
Oh, fuck. What'd I do? Throw it on top of me? Hey, go over there. Go away from me. I got nothing to do with this. Okay, I got that. That's very kind. Thank you.
Brave upholder of the dying samurai spirit.
What the fuck do you want from me, lady?
The child speaks through the very air. Is she an angel?
Where the fuck are these? I gotta find more of these things, though. It's snowing. Kind of. Maybe? It's hard to see, actually. Oh, crap.
This mud.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, I don't see any down here. Let me kind of go wander around elsewhere, see if I can find it. Because I only need the one more. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go do the gramophone thing. Let me go find all that crap, too. Oh. Fuck, what is it? It's that thing there. Yeah, that's it. I need that one.
It's one of the songs. It has to be.
In fact, probably. Oh, I don't want to be here, do I? This doesn't... There's a lot of room to move around, but you don't go very fast. Jeez. Okay. Let's see here. So I kind of just... Unfortunately, this is kind of... You just kind of... You gotta wander around until you find one. I don't know that there's a rhyme or reason to this. Ah, you fucker. Oh. Jesus Christ. Unfortunately, it's also not the easiest to see. You kind of gotta spot it very, very specifically. And also what I looked up, by the way, I don't know if I want that, do I? Double tap is not on the map. It's just in this thing, which is kind of weird. I don't understand that, but since I'm here... Oh, okay, it looks like it's closed now. There it is. Jesus. It's just too goddamn simple. Well, that's actually really easy once you understand it. And I feel like that's a how do I phrase this? That's almost like an ideology within certain maps that I actually really appreciate. Which is like, there's an initial hurdle. There's kind of an initial complexity that I wouldn't normally, like, just understand right away. Like, you saw I kind of got a couple of the pieces there naturally, but I didn't understand why I was getting that. But now I do, and it's actually quite simple once you do understand it. And I actually really like that. This is a stark contrast to some of the other bullshit that was going on with, like, and I'm going to reference Der Eisendrache specifically. Correct record unavailable. Oh, I have the wrong one. What is that one?
For the doorways to open.
The fuck did I pick up? What is that, a wheel? Anyways. I feel like now that I understand this process, at least with this one, I didn't look up every little thing with all of them, unfortunately. Let's see, shit, where do I need to go now? I got that. I need the other one. Where's the other one? Now that I actually looked it up and understand at least the initial process here, I appreciate that it's not like, oh, there it is. I appreciate that it's not complete bullshit. Like, when I think about what I'm watching here as far as a video and how to build this and do stuff, like, I'm sorry, but maybe I'm just stupid, but I feel like this is so much fucking easier and substantially better than the bullshit on Der Eisendrache, which, and the reason I'm comparing it is because I think it's the most closely related thing. Like, you're building an elemental something or another, right? And, like, I got here a lot faster. It took, I watched 1 minute of a video and understood exactly what I need to do. Okay, that's not it, though. I gotta, one more thing. I gotta go get the crystal. Okay. Well, this is it. We're getting there. It's all coming together, gentlemen.
Father said the chambers were doorways.
I bet he did. Oh, fuck, I forgot the... I ran all the way over here. I forgot the goddamn... You stupid fuck. Okay, well... Look, can you blame me? I'm not used to carrying that around in my back pocket while I hurtle through the trenches here, right? God damn it. Well, don't I look the fool, huh? That's fine. That's fine. Look, it happens to the best of us. Don't tell me you haven't left your musical instruments on the battlefield before. You fuckers, I know it. I'm not the first, and I won't be the last either. There it is. Okay, well, that's great. Thanks. Okay, here we are. Let's try that again. All right. Something's happening, so, you know, we're on the right path. That is fucking awesome. And I believe... Is it here? Jesus. Oh, that did something. Okay, that's... no, really, that's great. I won't stick around here longer than I need to, I don't think. Or one step at a time, alright? I don't actually have the weapon quite yet. That looks really fucking cool, by the way. Gotta say, definitely impressed. Okay, do I want to... I'll just leave it here for now. I will genuinely leave it. That's fine. Because I'm going to come back... I think I got to come back to this one anyway, right? Because that's how you do the upgrade. Which... I think I'm prepared to do. Mostly. I gotta maybe watch the rest of the video here, refresh myself. Since I'm here,
done. I will transport this machine.
That
to
looks so
Japan.
cool, too. I wonder if it looks any different in this compared to the original. I don't know the graphical differences. I'm gonna be honest, I don't notice as much, which makes the most sense because Black Ops 2 was the newest game prior to this. Craft the ice staff. No shit. Unfucking believable.
This staff is somehow linked to the fate of the child.
I'm quite pleased with myself on this one. Okay. Awesome. Wow. Hey, great job, Jazz. You did it. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. What a fucking cool weapon. And it's so much easier to get than another bullshit. Look at that. I like that. Okay.
Your last breath will freeze within your throat.
Okay, now what?
I curse this debilitating mud.
Alright, let me get my stuff here, and then we'll kind of be on my way, hopefully. Mule kick? Sure. Ah, shit. Okay, anywhere but here. You don't fucking say. Yeah, that's definitely one of the mechanics for sure. Gobblegums, I'm gonna give it a 11 out of 10. That is a certified A-OK. All right, well, now what? Okay, what really is the process? I mean, truly. Let me see here. So, okay. Checking out the upgrade process as far as the ice staff goes. So, well, that's very kind. Thank you. What I noticed about this, here's what's really odd to me about this. I looked up when I played Der Eisendrache. Again, I'm going to reference this because this is the thing I see the most comparison with as far as this type of weapon. And I actually don't mind a buildable wonder weapon at all. I actually really enjoyed the KT4. And I thought the process for doing that, once you know it, honestly isn't that bad. I see a lot of the same shit here. It's just Origins happened to come first. And I think that this process, at least for this particular staff, was just fine. And I think it's really fun. Very unique looking and everything. What I like about this, though, just kind of looking at this, the upgrade process for this is not bullshit. And I don't know if it's specific to this particular staff, but when I compare this to the Der Eisendrache bows, which were just a clusterfuck to look at, like, this is nothing. I mean, there's this little code thing you gotta do in the crazy place, and then after that, it's like you gotta shoot a couple of things and that's it. And it's like really obvious. There's almost zero. There's basically zero bullshit. Now, frankly, to be fair, shout out to me. Shout out to who is this? Thank God for Mr. Raffle Waffles for figuring out this shit, because I don't know how in the fuck you decipher this code shit. But like, again, it's one of those things. Once you have it kind of laid out, it's really easy. Which this is just the way that it should be. Yeah, you have your initial kind of challenge, which I don't really care for to begin with. But once you understand it, the rest of it then becomes a lot more simple. And like, oh, that's not. I hear the robot and I see the flashing lights and I start getting scared. Holy fuck, it's awesome. Like, this code thing is the only thing that's a little bit perplexing, but it's pretty laid out, actually, once you kind of get an image for it. I mean, and in this case, I mean that literally. This is just the way that it should be. I'm sorry, but I really, now that I understand this, I actually really enjoy it. I feel very satisfied, and this might not seem like a lot, but bear in mind where I'm coming from with this as a casual player. I'm pretty proud of myself for building a staff. It's not really that big of a deal at the end of the day, because, again, the process was easy. But I didn't do this originally, and so to accomplish this initially, and get this first part of it, I'm actually pleased, especially because of all the things that I managed to not complete. And the process of doing this, I might add, again, I can't repeat this enough, is not irritating. This was very, very simple to do. What did I get? Sure.
Destruction of many comes easily with such superior weaponry.
Okay, now what do I need? I need to go do that. Okay, so I need to go do this now. The process for getting this staff, let me kind of read myself, was not irritating. I didn't have to go out of my way. The process was nice and clean. You just dig up, like, you're gonna do that anyway. It's a natural part of the game. I didn't have to go out of my way or do a bunch of bullshit.
We must understand what we have done.
Alright, what the fuck are we working with here? What do I want now? Did I get it?
You're getting closer.
I mean, it's almost frustrating. Look how easy that shit was. Like, an idiot like me can do this with nothing. As long as you give me just this basic image, I can put the pieces together, for fuck's sake. But, like, when I compare this to my experience, when I think about what I played as far as the Horizon track, and again, I don't mean to shit on the map. I make this direct comparison, though, because it's very clear to me that these 4 elemental wonder weapons are the most obvious thing, especially with Black Ops 3 is concerned, because there's no other, like, comparable process. Like, none of the other maps had shit like this. I actually didn't mind the way the rest of them did it, for the most part, either. So what frustrates me then is, like, how easy this is comparatively. This is just the way that it should be for the most part. Now, if you want to make it maybe a little bit more challenging or out of the way, like, that's fine, but...
So be it.
Ah, shit, did I get it? I did. Okay, there's one.
Have no future.
And this was very particular. I didn't realize this, and I wouldn't have figured this out either. When you actually shoot these things, you have to use the ballistics weapon. Apparently, the ray gun doesn't count, and I definitely would have gotten stumped on that had I not
Even in greater numbers.
kind of caught that as part of the video.
Fall before me.
Alright, and the last one was... I think it was back by the spawn. Probably.
It is unwise to stand in the path of the robot.
Holy shit, that was a little bit too close.
Our labors prove fruitful.
Oh, alright, get me out of here.
Only provide a greater challenge.
I don't know how, but you are so much closer than my father ever got.
I don't know how. Well, it's probably because of my massive fucking brain. Did you ever think about that one, Samantha? Duh. Idiot. Okay. And the last part was... I think it was this business down here.
Spirits of my ancestors are with me.
Okay, there's this whole kind of ordeal involving this shit.
Not
Fuck.
deserve my mercy.
Ah, shit. I definitely don't want to be here.
Your sins will not go unpunished.
Oh, god damn it, I didn't realize I had it, idiot. Okay, well, it swapped faster than I realized there. This is a bit of an intricate setup here. I kind of like this. Alright, what's the next one here? Okay, that's... Fuck out of my way.
Sends me.
Is that what it is? Did I do it? Am I on the wrong... Oh, maybe that's not it. Okay, well, 1 second here, though. Oh. No, I think I had the right idea. I'm pretty sure this is the next step. Okay, but before I do this next thing, because you got to get a bunch of kills, and I can't use the staff for it, we're going to go ahead... Let me... I got to get rid of this other piece of shit, Gorgon. I'm not prepared to... I don't know if I'm mentally and emotionally prepared to fail so close to victory. So let's make sure I'm at least doing my due diligence here.
I cannot outrun my enemy in this mud. This
Oh,
will be most effective.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Close range. You bestow upon me
Okay. Well, whatever. I'll
most
take it.
dangerous weapon.
Where the fuck am I going? Okay. Oh, that's right.
My weapon has been miraculously transformed.
Okay. This is probably as good as it's gonna get. Okay, what's going on with this though? What's with the fucking funhouse shit? Oh, did I not do it? Maybe that's not it. I'm not ready yet. Okay, I forgot that business where you gotta shoot the orb. Now we're ready to go. God damn it. Well, look, listen, alright. I had the right idea. I was just a little bit over enthusiastic. Can you blame me? Alright, Shambles. What do we got? Oh, shit. Okay. That doesn't do damage to you, does it? Do I need to be conscientious of this? Okay, that's that's a little bit close. You want to maybe take a step back? Huh. For sure. Ah, shit, here comes the Panzer thing. God damn it. Well, I feel like this is gonna get me killed. Is it too unreasonable to say that?
I stand before you, ready to die.
Did I do it? God damn, I'm fucking good.
The power of the ice staff.
Jesus. Look at that. That looks immaculate. Fuck out of my way. Hey, you know what? I don't even care if I die now. I can die happy, know I accomplished my goal.
With greater strength.
Is this a thing, by the way? Oh, no shit. Kind of. Although I do have an insta-kill. That's awesome. Cool. Now what? You can put it... Okay, well, I don't know why I do that. Here, let me go through the process just so I can look at it. Here. Alright, now we're talking. Put it on my pedestal at home. Fuck out of here. Give me that shit. Gentlemen, I'm quite pleased with myself, actually. I don't know, I was kind of expecting this to be more of a process. Now, granted, I maybe did, you know, one of the easier building processes. Like, maybe if I tried the other ones, it would be more challenging. Because I noticed I don't actually have any of the other parts for 2 of them. And I don't know what their upgrade things look like. Get the... Oh, fuck.
East elsewhere, foul demon.
Jeez. Okay. Relax. Anyway, I don't know what the process looks like for some of them. Maybe I will give those a shot, though. I don't know. I kind of want to use this now that I got it. I feel like
We must act before the enemy reaches the generator.
this is good enough for me, in a way, but I don't know. Now, with that being said, it's interesting, actually, now I recognize this, too. This is... Now, I haven't played it yet, but this is the wonder weapon from the, Oh, what the hell was it called? It's one of the Black Ops 6 maps. And, I don't... Was there a reason for this one in particular? I don't actually know. It looks great, and it's very fun, and it's quite useful. But... Oh, crap, I'm losing my thing there. But this is weird, actually, now using the original... before I've played the new map with them bringing it back.
Cold consumes your soul. Feel the frost wrap tight around your rotten flesh.
Jesus. Okay, which one did I lose before? Previously? I think it was 1. Maybe? No. What did I miss out on? Which one did I lose? I'm perplexed. I wasn't paying attention. I think it might have been 4.
Kills. Its frost is mine to command.
Mm-hmm. Sure enough. Oh shit, that does not work. Alright, well, that's fine. It was worth a shot.
I will not make the same
Thank God,
mistake
okay, I
again.
still have this thing. Alright, everybody, I just need you to relax, calm down. Alright, well, just as well. That's a fine enough place to stop, I think. So, here's kind of what's going through my mind, guys. So, the first thing, as far as Origins in particular, I'm quite pleased with this map. I am. And having a little bit more understanding about some of the intricacies and the means of being successful, for lack of a better phrase. Um, Origins to me has one of the more fun means of doing that. And I think I gotta say, of all the remasters here so far, this is definitely the one I had the most fun with, for sure. I think this is easily the best of the bunch. And it's also, I think, the one I did have the most success with, even compared to something like Ascension or whatever, or maybe like Nocturne Totem or something, where I got further than I did originally and I did it faster. Origins, by far and away, was the map I did the best on compared to, I think, my original run. And I don't recall struggling or having much challenge with my original playthrough and not liking the map or anything. I thought Origins was quite good. I just felt like it was expansive, and I'm not just literally because the map is big and it has a lot of things on it, but what I mean by that is also that it has the most depth as far as the things I would need to revisit. And having done so in this playthrough now, and actually understanding more about the process for building the wonder weapons, doing that for one of them, and then upgrading it on top of that, I'm quite pleased with myself for that. Now I know that there would be a lot more to improve upon, and ideally, given where I was at, if I was maybe a little bit smarter about it, I probably could have used that as a means of building off the one staff and getting the rest of them too. I don't know the process exactly. I would have to look up that and maybe see if I could do that or not. But having done one, I feel like I could do the others now. If they're even remotely the same as far as their complexity or lack thereof, given, kind of the process for the ice staff, I think that if I came back to this again, I could do that process easily for the other wonder weapons. And I liked too that there's multiples of them, and that if it's true that the ice staff was as easy as it was and the others are comparable in their difficulty, that there's a lot of replayability here then compared to some of the other ones where it's like you just get it out of the box or whatever, right? And this is a stark contrast then to, like I was talking about with Dryzendrach, where the idea of those elemental weapons were enticing, but the process to get the base bow was kind of, it was frustrating is a strong word, but it was irritating. Like, it was tedious, is the best way to describe it. It was a tedious process to go through and do that to get the bow, like the base version of it, which is really weird because when you go through this process here for at least the ice staff, like, the ice staff was easy to build and it was also good and it wasn't frustrating at any point in the way. And then the upgrade on top of that was also all of those things. So, like, my question is, what went wrong exactly when we brought that concept back to Black Ops 3 here? Because remember, Black Ops 2, this is a Black Ops 2 map originally. So, like, I don't understand what went wrong then. This idea is fucking phenomenal. I mean, it really is, and I feel like it adds so much more replayability still, despite having revisited it and learned a little bit more about the process. The idea that there's like so much more to do is really cool to me. And it's interesting. It makes me want to keep playing it and keep experimenting and doing things. And I just don't feel that the same way with the comparable map that is Dryzendrach basically at all. And so the importance of a good wonder weapon, and not even that, but a good process of building it if you're going to do it that way, right? Or unlocking it or whatever. It does make me question some of the other maps that I've played since, if I did not get those wonder weapons, and if it would change my opinion of the maps respectively. And I'm willing to bet that that's probably the case. And I think Origins here has kind of opened my eyes about the importance of that as one of those base foundational things that I should be doing in a map, maybe, if I can get away with it. Now, I knew coming into this, because I'd played it before, what this was, like, and how to get it, and I don't want that to be the case with non-remastered maps moving forward, if I can avoid it. Maybe after multiple games, I'll look it up and make a more specific effort to get that as part of kind of my base goals, like Pack-a-Punch and all that kind of stuff. So in this way, Origins might be a little bit of an exception, as far as that sentiment. That being said, though, I gotta say that when I consider that and think about all the other maps previously, and whether I missed out on the wonder weapons or not, the impact that might have as far as my ultimate enjoyment of it And I think a good comparison to this, if you recall my playthrough on Die Rise, I had a lot of thoughts about that. I've kind of reiterated some of them, but the main thing is that I think if I didn't have the Slickifier in Die Rise, I might think less of the map. And the fact that I got to build it and keep it for myself at playing solo probably changed my perspective, and I'm willing to concede that. And Origins here, in a way, is almost like the opposite as far as that goes, where coming back and playing it again and going through the process of the journey, essentially, of building the Wonder Weapon, what that means. It reminds me a lot of Mob of the Dead in a way, where you're doing something on the map and it's important and it makes you feel successful and powerful as a player. But not only that, it's also interesting. Like, Mob of the Dead had more of a story to it, but Origins is still its own adventure in a way, going around the map and collecting this stuff, right, in this, very particular process, and then getting an awesome reward for it. I feel like that's been missing a lot. And maybe, to be fair, part of that's me, that I've not been as adventurous or as specific in the things that I'm looking for when I do these playthroughs. I'm willing to concede that in a way. That's part of the reason why I'm doing the Zombie Chronicle maps, is because it's giving me an opportunity to go back to older maps and see if there were things that I missed out on. And Origins shows that. And so now I feel like I have to do that with the rest of the maps as well, which I'm probably going to do at some point. And now I want to make sure I get through everything originally first. And that means moving on from Black Ops 3, obviously. So let me kind of talk about the next thing. So Black Ops 3 overall, to me, now I've always been a fan of this game's multiplayer, but like the zombies here, to me, this is the best so far. It's kind of weird that most of what I've played on this has actually just been remasters of previous shit, which is fine, because I think what I like about this the most is that it has the most, like, interesting tools that you can use just right off the bat, right? Like, the fact that it's overall easier is really nice. The fact that you have the gobblegums to make it easier is really nice. The fact that there's interesting things on the map that make you feel powerful, I didn't always feel that playing some of the other games. Like Black Ops 1, to some extent Black Ops 2, although not nearly as severe, but especially compared to like Exo Zombies or some other shit like that, where I just felt like I was constantly going uphill as far as this struggle to find enjoyment. And Origins has shown me that that's not the case with the older maps necessarily, if you integrate different systems. But Black Ops 3 overall shows me that if you just have this base idea that the player should be given tools to have fun, that will make it easier in and of itself. Not just like stacking on a bunch of buffs and shit like that, which obviously, as a casual, I do appreciate, but it's not even just about that to me. It's about this idea of like not having things that hold you back. When I played Origins here, I never felt that. The process for building the Wonder Weapon never felt like that. When I compare this to some of the other maps, though, or in the case of Exo Zombies, basically the whole game as far as Advanced Warfare, like it's so odd to me that you would structure a game around this idea of not letting the player have fun. And the reason I bring this up is because we're going to be moving on from Black Ops 3. And I don't know what the rest of the games are going to be like, because there's quite a few of them. We have Infinite Warfare has zombies. World War II I know has zombies. Black Ops 4 I know has zombies. What's next? Cold War? And then a couple others. Like, the thing is I don't know how they're going to handle any of the things I just talked about, as far as your tools and ease of access and frustration and all that kind of shit. And I'm hoping that if any of them have even the remote idea of what those things should be for the player to make them have enjoyment, I don't know. I feel like, and I'm rambling a little bit here on this idea, but like, I'm impressed by Black Ops 3, and that it never made me feel stupid, per se. It never made me feel like I was like wasting my time. Especially coming off of Exo Zombies, where it was basically just a big clusterfuck for most of it. And I don't mean to be too insulting about it, but like, I don't know how you make a game like that, and then you make a game like this, and it's like, this is just so fun. It's so easy to play. There is some kind of complexity. I know there is. I don't know anything about the story, and I still had a ton of fun with this game. I don't know how you don't just make more of that. Like, maybe this is lightning in a bottle, as it were, but I think if you just took this as a blueprint and copied some of these ideas, I don't know how you don't succeed. I don't know how you go wrong as far as the development of this kind of shit. And so I'm excited for the remaining zombie games as we move forward, because I still have plenty left. I'm probably like halfway through the maps, honestly. I don't know how many there are exactly in the remaining games, but there's quite a few games that have zombies. And what I'm looking for then is basically, does it do something akin to this? That remains to be seen. Let me know what you guys think about this one. I'll see you in Infinite Warfare.